Most men have sometimes had the experience of climaxing too soon. For some men, it can happen within a few seconds of intercourse beginning, where it feels like their body is so overexcited and overstimulated that they just completely lose control. For others, it might be that they last a minute or two, but they still climax before they want to and before their partner is satisfied. If this only happens occasionally, it's not normally much of an issue. But if you've had a long history of premature ejaculation, or if it's become a recurring pattern in your sex life, then you may have found it's really knocked your sexual confidence, and you may have sometimes felt embarrassed, ashamed, or anxious about not being able to perform in the way that you'd like to. The good news is that premature ejaculation is a very treatable condition. Hypnosis has been used for many years to treat sexual issues like premature ejaculation because hypnosis can work with aspects of your mind and body that are normally outside of your conscious control. For example, people can't normally alter their blood pressure or increase the blood flow to one of their hands or speed up the healing of a bone fracture just by willpower alone. But research has shown that hypnosis allows people to do all of these things and more. Hypnosis gives you a way of developing more control over your sexual arousal levels so that you can feel more confident and at ease when you're making love, and so that you can last much longer too. Men who experience premature ejaculation often put a lot of pressure on themselves, where they get anxious about whether it's going to happen again, and this tension and pressure can compound the problem. So the hypnotic part of this session is going to help you to feel so much more relaxed around sex in general, so that you can completely take the pressure off yourself and simply enjoy connecting with your partner. There's also a simple time-tested technique that you can use to overcome premature ejaculation called the stop-start method. This technique involves paying close attention to your arousal levels, whether you're having sex or masturbating, and then pausing for a minute or so whenever you reach a mid-level of arousal. It's helpful to imagine a scale between 1 and 100, where 1 is totally unaroused, and where 100 is the moment when you climax. Notice when you reach about 50 or 60 on that scale during any sexual experience. Pay attention to your heart rate, the tension in your muscles, and the sensations of arousal in your body. And when you reach a mid-level of arousal, just stop everything. If you're doing this with a partner, it may be necessary to withdraw from penetration for a short while. You can continue to pleasure your partner and stay emotionally connected with them, but make sure that you allow your own arousal levels to cool off for 30 seconds to a minute. And then once your body has calmed down, you can recommence sex or masturbating. Repeat this stop-start technique 4 or 5 times before finally allowing yourself to climax. Doing this repeatedly will retrain your mind and body to extend the amount of time that you can remain in control of yourself when you're aroused. After several weeks or months of practicing this technique, you'll find that you're naturally lasting much longer in bed and feeling so much more secure and confident in yourself during sex. And the hypnotic part of this session is going to deepen and amplify these changes each and every time you listen.